Hi. Hi. Welcome. Did you miss me? I've been gone for almost a month if we sum it up. If we add it all up, I've been gone for actually a month. Which is crazy. Also, let me put the background music here. Cowboy music. Hello! Hello! Hello, Base. Hello, maniacal foreigner. Hello, Chef. Hello, Biscuit. Hello, Pleasure Beer. Hello, Mufane. I did miss you a lot, okay? I couldn't speak to you. So many things have happened during my trip. I was crazy busy taking care of my mother. And also doing a bunch of things all around the house for my family. Hello, Jericho. Welcome. Welcome. Really good to see you. USA! 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 Thank you so much, Vase. Heck yeah. I love the States. As you may all know already. I love it. I want to go back as soon as possible. I have no more money in my pocket. Because we spent so much in bullshit. I wasted so much. I spent so much money on bullshit. But I have a lot of fun. As you guys said, I probably got a little Americanized on my trip. So I'm sorry if my accent is no longer there. Not on purpose, I swear. I just imitate whatever I hear. We foresaw this. Yes, 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 yes. It was technically... It had a lot to do with the AC. I just love that that shit was blasting everywhere. It was really good. It hasn't changed that out. That's good. That's good because one of my uncles was like, baby, you're not supposed to say that word like that. You're supposed to say it this all the way. And I was like, oh, Jesus. But the people on the internet have told me that my voice is cute as it is. My accent is cute as it is. Are you trying to tell me that the people on the internet have lied? They're just not correcting me, I guess. We foresaw you losing your money. Not all of it, not all of it, not all of it. Yes, very cute. We forbade you from losing your ESL, true. AC is God's gift to us all. Listen, I have found out. So, this has probably been the first trip that I actually spent with real Americans. I have a humongous extended family, and all of them are white or married to Latinas. Or both. So the accent that they have is very American, and I think I picked up on it. And their attitude and their way of being and living is really American. I was on a farm for a little bit. I got used to waking up at 6 a.m. when the freaking rooster started going like caw, 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 caw. Not a single tech/finance guy with a nation. No. No. Not a single one of them is married to a nation, actually. I believe that all of them... Yeah. Not a single one is married to a nation. Which is honestly sad, you know? I wish there was at least one Asian that I could question about Asian stuff, you know? Correcting a cute girl is rude. True, 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 true. A little bit. Not so much. In the flip scout. They were not Filipinese. There wasn't a single Filipinese Busujima family member. But anyways, my family members are all very American. They took me everywhere on their trucks. I love pickup trucks now. It's huge. I could just put everything on the back. It was awesome. Nothing went flying. Not a single luggage got lost on the way back. And this has been amazing, chat. I don't know. I don't know why I love America so much. I guess it's like a brand new place, you know? I saw my first possum ever look like a kitty cat mixed with a rat. That was pretty cute. They're adorable. I kinda wanna pet one next time I'm there. I'm gonna try petting. Hopefully it doesn't have any rabies. I've been told that they don't have rabies because all their body temperature is different to other animals. for some reason, so they usually don't get rabies or something. Yeah. Yeah, I was actually telling Abby, I saw a possum. I understand now. I get it. They're so cute. They're so cute. When Mary's Latina, we don't have survival instincts. No, no, whatsoever. No, 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 you don't. You don't whatsoever, chat. Rogue days have returned. It's time to keep on working to try and do it all over again in a few months. I really want to go to America some zones. Ah! Hello, Scooty, welcome. Hello, hello. Nice pigtails, thank you. They're very long. Blah blah America, blah blah America, blah blah America. No, not quite like that, but yes, I get the sentiment. Really happy to hear that trip went well. It went so well. I have so much stuff to talk to you about, but I gotta drink some water first. Okay? I'm very dehydrated. I haven't streamed in so long. I'm not used to it anymore. So I gotta mentalize that we're gonna be yapping for a couple of hours. Okay. I also found out... Wait. Let me show you a picture of the possum. Let me show you the picture of the possum, because otherwise, what am I doing in here? I'm not using graphics for this thing. But yeah, basically... Guys, I don't want to buy more stuff from X. The possum. I just didn't think that they would be this funny looking. They're so funny looking. They're so quirky. And tiny, and it looks like their eyeballs are trying to escape their skulls. Look at this. Doesn't have the face of a cat. Doesn't he have the actual face of a cat? Look at his little fingies. He's like wearing gloves. Fingerless gloves. Since he was eating the cat's food, of course. He was stealing the poor outdoor cat's food, and I felt so bad for the kitty cat though. The day after, I woke up and the kitty cat was looking at me. Next to the sliding door, he was staring at me like, "You saw that little bitch that stole my food yesterday. Can you give me more?" And I was like, "I don't think I can. Actually, I'm scared. I'm scared that if I feed you too much, my aunt's gonna get angry at me. You may become a fat little outside kitty and then will no longer have any survival instincts because you're too fat to move, and then you get killed in the outside. It's a tough world out there. It's a cat world out there." Ooh, he's a hungry little guy. Right? He's so adorable. I really, really wanna try and get one and pet one and be like, I know they can play dead. I honestly didn't want to scare him because I was just surprised. I was baffled. I was squealing everywhere because I just thought it was so cute and strange to see such a big rat. We don't have big rats like this in South America, as far as I know. Or at least not in Peru and not in the region that I live in. We have capybaras, but they're more like tiny bears or something. They don't feel like rodents. This guy, in comparison, looked like the most gigantic rat you could ever imagine. His tail was all weird and shit. That did scare me a little bit. It was a weird tail. It was long, pink tail. It just wobbled around, and I didn't know how to feel about the tail. America's marsupial. Yes. They're very cute when they aren't hissing and being silly. I wish I would have seen a mama taking a little stroll with its babies on its back. I feel like that would have been super adorable. I didn't see any skunks. For anybody that I don't wanna disclose the exact place that I was in. But I feel like it's inevitable because of what I wanna share. So I saw lots of iguanas. I saw lots of iguana and little oritos everywhere. There were little oritos everywhere. They were so cute. A la grande le puse Cuca. I named the big one Cuca. I thought Peru had chinchillas though. Not in the region where I live. Necessarily. We do have chinchillas, but they're like from certain parts of the Andes, I think. I live in the desert, so I only see like parrots. And like birds and pelicans and fish and maybe spiders, tarantulas. I saw a squirrel once. I don't think that he would have survived the condors out there, probably. I saw so many cute things out there. It was also so fucking hot. So hot. And I underestimated the hotness of it all. So one of my cousins was actually taking me and my brothers around on their car. And we sat on the back. I sat on the back for the first time because I had always sat on the front with her, right? I was like, I don't want to go in the back. And then I thought, you know what? I should give my brothers an opportunity, or at least one of them, to sit on the front, chill out next to the AC. So I sat on the back. Worst decision ever, because I almost had a heat stroke. I almost fucking died. I would have been reincarnated into an American if I would have died on this trip. I'm pretty sure. But I didn't want to take the risks of, I don't know, accidentally going back in time and living as a Native American during the the colonizing days. I don't think I would have liked that. I don't believe reincarnations have like a set time. So I was kind of scared of dying. I started sweating and my pressure dropped, and I ran to the nearest place to get a Coca-Cola. I drank that shit. Then I had some... Jesus fucking Christ. I kid you not. Whenever we go to America to meet this particular aunt of mine, she always wants to have Peruvian food. Always. Always. I ate more Peruvian food than I ate American food. Miss you, baby. Me too, Moon. Me too. Me was heat stroke back to colonization, 𝕊𝕤𝕐. Yes. Absolutely. You spot any wild monkeys? No, I didn't. I don't know if the place that I was in had monkeys. But I would have loved to see some monkeys. Your Native American name would be Brown Table. Shut up. Brown Plains. Me, Brown Plains. It's because Peruvian food is a rarity for her, I guess. I think so, a little bit. A Peruvian woman is speaking. Listen and learn. Sit down. Sit the frick down. Anyways, I was moving around a lot. I practically have been to every corner of this state at this point. I met so many nice people. So many family members. People that I didn't know were also nice to me. I went to a couple of stores to buy bullshit because I wanted to spend my money, my dollars on stuff that I cannot get here for as cheap as you can get in America. So I went everywhere. I probably went to your local nerdy store that exact day that you were not there. I'm glad you had a lovely time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Honestly, I adore America. I adore America. I have a list of all the stuff that I planned to talk about because it was so many different things. I didn't think that I would have enough of my memory to remember it all. So, first of all, this is gonna be a hand cam at some point, okay? I'm gonna show you the things that I bought. I do actually watch an opossum VTuber, so that's fitting. They're so cute, all your opossum VTubers. They're adorable. It probably doesn't get a chance to eat Peruvian food as much until Yao come up and it makes more acceptable and familiar for her. True? But I was exhausted about Peruvian food. We had way too much. And then at some point, my mom decided to cook some delicious pollo con arroz. Arroz con pollo. Green. Green arroz con pollo, which is a Peruvian specialty. I don't know how they make it green, but they make it green. Probably with the secret ingredient might be a little joblin in a jar. Basil? Do they? And cilantro? You would know! Probably basil. Maybe. Pea possum. I made a pea possum. She was stealing my cat food. Yes, I would. My mother taught me how to make it. It's so good. It is honestly my favorite. So I picked it for that day so that my cousins would try it. And they were like, whoa, what is this? They had... Okay. This is where the cultural differences shocked me a little bit. Because my cousins call the sauce that we usually put in causas, which is called ocopa. They call it yellow sauce. So, all around the table, we were gathered around. There's Peruvians, there's Americans, there's people who don't speak Spanish around, and they're like, can you pass me the yellow sauce? And I was baffled. I was like, what the fuck is the yellow sauce? What the frick is the yellow sauce? I had never heard of it in my life. Oh, you know, the ocopa. What did you say? The ocopa. What? You mean ocopa? Yes, however you pronounce it. It was so ridiculous. Did you go to Waffle House? No, I didn't. It was so far away. And my aunt told me that it was not as good. So she was like, no, it's better. Let's just make breakfast in the house. I was like, but I really need to try their waffles. I promised that I was going to try their waffles. It was like, no. That's also the thing that since I was there, I didn't have any independence up until my cousins from another place arrived, and I could finally just be free with them and like hang out with them. Because otherwise, I would have been stuck in that house forever. And they were driving me mad, okay? You guys know I love my family, but they drive me insane when we're going on trips together. Because they're way too paranoid about stuff. They were constantly calling me and asking me, where are you, baby? What are you doing? When are you gonna come here? And there's not only a singular person that is like that, but rather two of them. So they were both phoning us like crazy whenever we were doing something else. I love my family. I promise I love my family. I'm not only saying that because they let me stay in their house over in the States. We had to be watched by others. Yes, I did. Also, thank you, Base. Please pass the yellow sauce, baby. Yellow's how your face is gonna end up after I'm done beating your ass. What else? I went to... Okay. Let me go through the list so we don't forget about anything. Okay, anything. I'm trying to remember. You know why I absolutely adore, chat? The funny little highway billboards that you guys have over there. Because as soon as I landed and I was going somewhere, I saw this gigantic billboard that said, size matters. And it was a Morgan & Morgan, I guess law firm thingy? Or something? Like, we're the biggest of the region. We're the biggest of this country, this whole country. We've got places in all 50 states. We're the biggest. Yes, that made me lose my shit. And there were a couple of other ones. There was like a local place that was advertising their ribs with big boobs. Like, we got big meats in this place. We got big meats. Jesus. Amazing. The land of the free. It truly do be. The land of the free. Which led to us having a conversation of my dad told my brothers that they were gonna be going to Hooters So my dad took my brothers to Hooters and not me. And when they came back, we started having another discussion with also my aunt regarding how the Hooter waitresses no longer have huge boobies because of inclusion. Some of them are not even that hot. Some of them are not even that pretty. Maybe really wanted to see some huge boobs. It is America! What else am I supposed to see? Why did you wanna go so bad? For the meme. For the sake of it. Because I thought it would be funny. Because I thought it would be hilarious to tell you guys about my experience at Hooters. Maybe they had good food. I don't know. I've never been to Hooters before. So how can I tell you? Then my aunt showed us pictures of one of my cousins. Because when he... on his 18th birthday, he told his mom, "Mom, I only have one wish for my birthday. I want to go to Hooters." So they went together. And he felt so betrayed because none of the girls had humongous jugs. They were just regular looking girls. He learned that day that America has lost its core values. And that it needs to improve it somehow, some way. He wants those photos of giant crops from America to be true. Crops? Yeah, it's a shame. It truly is a shame because it was supposed to be their thing. It's like big in America, big American boobies. That's a thing. You guys like boobies in America, right? Like a cultural thing. You guys like big boobies. How is it that possible? I honestly felt like I was scammed. But anyways, which led to another thing because I went to a bunch of coffee places. Because I am addicted to coffee. And I could not pass this opportunity of drinking random ass coffee in America. So I went to a handful of coffee places. And the waitresses chat. Sorry, the baristas. The baristas chat. They were so beautiful. They were emo girls. They were regular looking American girls. They were super beautiful, model-like. Like, I don't understand why you're working at Starbucks, girls. Like that one meme about the really cute barista with the blonde hair. Everybody was so pretty! Gonna fucking stun you, woman. I'm sorry. I just... Okay, American coffee doesn't hurt me as much as regular coffee from Peru does, which is weird. I guess it's the intensity of it or something. I drank very low coffee. Very low on coffee. Because I wanted to make sure to not die on my trip too. So, it's strange. Some things from America don't upset my tummy as the Peruvian counterparts do. So I think that's good. That's a really good excuse to try and go back at some point. Does Peru make caffeine large like the Cubans do? Maybe. Maybe yes. Actually, I think yes. Yeah, but they got sued by feminists over discrimination and hiring. No! Let me have good things. I wanna... Listen, if I'm gonna kill myself every single day overworking, giving it all for this nation, I deserve to see boobies if I pay for it, okay? That is my God-given right. I'm pretty sure there's at least one amendment that should tell me that I can see boobies as long as I do my best and my work. Sounds like Peru coffee has dirt in it. No, it doesn't. It's just stronger. What can I tell you? It's just stronger. It is just stronger, chat. I don't know exactly why, but it is. Can I get a hallelujah? The establishment... They have establishments for that kind of thing. Just not the Hooters anymore. Aw, man. I guess that was... Because it was so out in the open. Regular people could just go there. Or like teenagers could just go there without many issues. I still don't think it should be prohibited. I think that they should let Let boobies be seen. Yeah, stronger dirt. I'm a couple minutes behind, but Hooters actually had great food. I hated going in there, but it was great for delivery or takeout. I wish to try it at some point then. I'll try. Because my dad didn't end up bringing me, but he brought over my brothers. Which is a little sad, but okay. Woman who hates horse once dates are in public. No. No, you're getting me wrong. You're getting me wrong. I want them to be at the Hooters place, serving wings. And I don't want them to be horse. I just want them to have a little cleavage. And big boobies. Is that too much to ask for, chat? I feel like we have lost decorum in a weird way. Why do we accept the other type of things and not a woman with a huge bust serving me food and being all jolly and happy? He loves horse. He just wants them where horse should be. Yes, exactly. I don't hate horse. I just think that they should know their place. Which is Hooters. Which is Hooters sometimes. I guess it depends. Not every woman that works at Hooters is a whore, but not every Hooters hires non-whores or something? I don't know. America turns women anti-flat ladies. Cool face with shades. So sad. Go to the booby barista place where the Gunnar guy went through the drive-thru. Booby barista? Let's just go to a strip club. I don't want to go to a strip club. I don't want them to dance in front of me. I just want them to have a little cleavage. Is that too much to ask for? It is a type of an artistic demonstration. I'm not gonna go against all over this argument again. Just let me have Hooters, okay? Let me have Hooters in peace. Gold medal for the Olympic back pedal. Let me drink some water. I don't hate flat women. There should be a place called Twin Plains, where only flat women with big asses work. We need Twin Plains instead of Twin Peaks. Okay, I didn't go to Twin Peaks either. We need flat but big butt women to serve us something that is not wings, something else, something that is like the opposite of wings, like burgers or something. There's other versions of Hooters. Mexicans got to ojos locos. I've heard about that one, but I didn't research for it. I also had to act very normal in front of my family just in case, because a lot of them... Sorry, I do have allergies now that I'm back in Peru. That's also another thing. I didn't have a single allergy when I was in America, except when the AC was super cold. Like... I'm starting to see it in a way where if I can't move there, my quality of life decreases immensely. I think I'm gonna sell a kidney or something. I wanna go back so badly, especially for October. When I was already returned, they already had all the October merch outside everywhere, and I really wanted to be there to buy all the stuff. Got me to get in front of the fam, exactly. Hiya, baby. Oh my cheap, possum. Awesome! Never fear, for I am here. It is I. Hello. Welcome. Don't be annoying, please. Don't be annoying. Don't be annoying. That's possible. You live in Peru. Your coal is already as low as it can be. It costs 2 kidneys, so you have to borrow another. I'll take one of you guys. You let me, right? Peru QOL isn't low because you live on the mountain. QL? Can't believe she didn't say hi. Hello, Scaldy. Hello. You'll enjoy the AC. My family loved the blasting that shit. Everybody goes to sleep when it's like minus 25 Celsius. It was crazy. I also got really fat from all the American food. I gained like 5 pounds. My tummy, I'm very chunky right now. I am full of American chicken nuggets. Which reminds me, America has amazing food. You may think that your fast food is bad, but I'm pretty sure that's only Wendy's. Wendy's, like I need to think about going to the rest of the places that I had to go. Because I didn't go to Waffle House. I've been to IHOP. I've been to Denny's. I've been to a couple of other places, but I've never been to Waffle House, and I really need to go at 3 AM to witness the fight of the century. Reality of life. Oh, I've never heard about that. How do you expect me to know what it is? Sign the papers and I might let you have one. What possum? Let's pinch the pouch. BBW, baby, let's go! Pouch, she's ready for America. I haven't been to enough of them. I'll be awful. Okay, so these are the ones that I went to, which I think that are probably the best. And I'll tell you a little anecdote of every single one of them. So, I would say all of these are high quality and ever so slightly healthy as long as you don't order the huge size and the huge soda. Okay? I am pretty sure I am full of oils right now. I am so full of oil. I found Mexican Coke too late. I just drank the regular Coke with seed oils. Yes. I didn't hear anything bad yet. So, let me tell you. My family goes to Chick-fil-A at least 3 times a week. They are obsessed with that shit. I'm pretty sure that all of the Chick-fil-A's in the region too. But, their stuff is just amazing. I had a chicken sandwich with cheese. That was really, really yummy. I had their little nuggets too. Both the ones that are not fried, the ones that are grilled, I think. And the ones that are fried. And their fries, they're so unique and so yummy and tasty. And the sauce was also really good. The Lord's Chicken. I was told that they don't open on Sundays too. So, I don't remember what we had on Sunday. I don't think I had lunch. I think I had a salad on Sunday. I really wanted to try the American salads. And honestly, they're never fresh. At least from places that are not the places that I'm gonna tell you about right now. I went to this other more local place to have a salad bowl with some chicken strips, and it was really bad. It tasted like ass. Is that a problem? Wendy's has better chicken than burgers, sadly. Yeah, Wendy made me go to the bathroom on that one trip that I took a very long time ago. I just kept on going to the bathroom forever thanks to Wendy's. It honestly ruined my trip. I was not able to enjoy it. Chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. Chicken sandwich. Sandwich. Waffle fries, yeah. They're so good. I don't know what else I could have tried there. But I just had it so much. I got used to it. It was very yummy. Very tasty. I didn't have pollo tropical. Because this one time that I had traveled for a little bit to that place, my family members would just keep on eating pollo tropical, and I got so tired of that shit. I hate beans. I don't like beans. I'm not a beaner. I am a potato. So I didn't want to eat more pollo tropical. Fucking pollo tropical. I don't care that every single Cuban out there tells me, oh, it's great, amazing Cuban food. I don't care. I can't stand pollo tropical anymore. Barely even that time. No. It's just another brand of latam. It's another brand. How can you hate beans? I don't know. They make me gassy. They make me gassy and they taste weird. It's like eating the outside of a corn tooth. It's eating the outside of a corn tooth. That's what it feels like to me. And I love corn, but that's kind of like it was raw corn tooth outside. I don't like beans. I don't know why. I'm very picky with my food. I only eat chicken nuggets like a good girl. So, I do eat beans. Because I need the nutrients. But I do it with absolutely zero pleasure. Because I don't like I don't like their texture. The texture. It just makes me... It makes my autism tingle. You know? Black beans suck. They were black beans, yes. Not opening on Sundays is a Chick-fil-A advantage because it makes people want to go twice as much on Monday and Saturday. Hell yeah, Barry. You know what? I agree. I would have gone to Chick-fil-A. I could have. Beans. The musical fruit. Had a Cuban first time just a couple days ago, actually. Had a Cuban? Cuban sandwich? Cuban sandwiches are good. I do like them. We've known this. Which leads me to tell you, I went to Raising Cane's. And the whole vibe was amazing. I just really like their decoration. They had a bunch of merch with a little Labrador. It was so cute. I really wanted to buy merch, but I sort of had already spent all my money when I went there. Their salad was good. The little salad that they serve you in a cup. That is like a side? They gave me bread for my chicken nuggets, which was weird. I find it very amusing that they give you bread with stuff or biscuits with stuff. It is just so different. Culturally so different. It's not a side. It's not something I would consider a side. That's coleslaw. Coleslaw. Coleslaw? That is normal. It is, yes, but it's just strange to me because I've never seen that as a side before. I've usually only have like fries or rice as sides. Needed to have baked beans, cowboy style. That does sound yummy. You have to replace the coleslaw with extra toast. They gave me both. I had like an 8-piece. I guess they're called chicken fingers. Chicken fingers with rice and the coleslaw. That's why you gained those 5 pounds. Yes, all the bread. I had so many different breads. And also I have one of my cousins. She was really excited to have us in her house. So she cooked for us a lot of food. She made banana bread with chocolate chips. She made chocolate cookies. She made hot cocoa. So much stuff. I was just so bloated all day, every day. Did you experience cans? Not this time. Not this time because sadly I was with my mother and aunt and they are a little crazy about guns. They don't like guns. I just couldn't go. I had nobody to go with. I didn't want to go alone. I'm scared of people. Which is... It's me to think about... I was honestly thinking about over-analyzing what the situation is in America regarding relationships. I was like, okay, I need to find out why is it so difficult for people to meet other people. And honestly, it has to be the fact that they're so... People are very independent, I feel. Therefore, they're not as friendly. I guess it depends on where you are and like which group of people you're talking about. But they're not as friendly. Or like as outgoing as Latinos are. Because I was very surprised that not a single person approached me. I was very, very surprised not a single person. Not that I would have wanted to. But I wouldn't have been mean about it. But I was just like... strange. It's just weird. I feel like in Peru, it's the opposite. You know? You clearly wanted it to! No! You're such a romance fiend! I was just like people are not approaching, and I told my cousin like, I find it really strange that people don't approach you as they do in Latin America, and she was like, oh yeah, people don't do that here. Only if they know you already, or if they're drunk. And thankfully, I didn't go to anywhere where people were drunk, because I was also really scared of all that type of thing. I don't like parties, I don't like dancing, I don't like drinking, I don't like anything. So it was just strange. And it made me a little sad, because I feel like now it's harder for people to meet each other. And also, I saw very fat and ugly women thinking they were hot shit. So there's definitely you guys are going through ugly inflation. The American tortas. Yeah, just how I saw very beautiful people, I saw very ugly people too. Very ugly and fat people. I also had never seen this big of an amount of ripped people too. Like everybody had a gym membership. But then they didn't. It was just strange. I feel like you guys live in a world of exceptions. America is a country of extremes. Yes, I agree. Yeah. My brothers were also trained to hit on girls and they had zero success! Except for maybe one who actually added one of them on their social media. They surprised in part. But I feel like they're a little shy too. It's like, I feel that it's better to be upfront about that kind of thing. It may have gone a little better if they were just like very upfront to them and being like, hey, I have your... I don't know, I guess in America you guys text, which is really strange because that's not something in Peru. Therefore, and also the fact that it's another country, text messages do not go through when you are in the state because they go through, but they overcharge you for those because you're messaging somebody outside of the country, technically. So our solution was we forced all of our gringo family members to install WhatsApp. So all of my gringo family members were forced to install WhatsApp so we could communicate with each other. Because otherwise there was no way. Still texted just through WhatsApp. Yeah, but it's like another app. It's not an app that is already on your phone pre-installed. That is still texting. I guess you're right, yeah. Okay, they tried. Shout out for the bros. They did try. And I think that they also had a blast over in America. They just loved it. I also loved it. I got to spend time with my family. I saw my cousins. I got to bond with them. They still write to me about random stuff on their daily basis, and I do too, because I honestly don't wanna get out of touch. One of my cousins is terrified of flights, so they are never going to meet my abuela over here, which is really sad. But maybe they will change their opinion and we'll actually be able to visit grandma at some point. I mean, you were also terrified. Yeah, you were there. I feel I'm improving my fear of airplanes a little bit, yes. I am improving it. I was not as fearful this last time. I was just watching movies, and whenever the turbulence started, I just imagined I was inside of the movie. I watched the Blade Runner 1 Blade Runner, 2 I watched the freaking... What else did I watch? I watched Project Hail Mary on my last trip. Autism, many such cases. Yeah, I just need to put up the nerdiest thing that I can find on the list of available movies, and that will keep me distracted. I think I will probably watch Godzilla when I'm on my way to Japan. That was a good movie, heck yeah. It was so good. I honestly wanna read the book, or at least get the audiobook or something. He's literally me! He's me! It hurt even more to see Joy get destroyed this time. Because I was thinking about... What if I get an AI girlfriend sometime in the future? Because they get really, really cool and very optimized, so I can get an AI girlfriend in the future. And then that happens to me. My freaking AI girlfriend. And for the first time, I also saw... At least at the start of the movie, I saw Kay, his relationship with Joy. At least on the start of the movie, before he even finds out that there's a replicant who has been born. They kind of see that each other as equals, because Kay is technically what Joy is, but a little more advanced, you know what I mean? They're very similar. They're both like synthetic. You just watched that? No, I didn't. I just didn't think through. Sometimes I gotta give it more than one watch to actually think something's true. Girlfriend is not June anymore. I just drank 2 beers before I fly to help myself sleep. I should try doing that. But I'm a little scared. What if I drink and then I get sad on the plane? And I start thinking bad thoughts. Why not watch the airplane movie? The one with snakes? Why specifically a girlfriend? It could be a boyfriend. AI boyfriend. I don't know, I feel like girls are more... How do I say this? They're like... pretty. And flashy. No, the one with Leslie Nelson. Huh? Let me Google that. Leslie Nelson. Nielsen. Airplane. It's just called Airplane. They don't have that. They don't have that. Don't take it too much in America. Advertisers don't like it. I'm a big thinker. I don't think I can help it. My head is too big. Single woman in America, like a no-go zone around you? That is good. When you're not looking for anything. That is actually really good when you're not looking for anything. But when you're looking, I feel like that would be a nightmare. I was an aircraft mechanic. I like to scare my girlfriend by pointing out all the fasteners missing from the wing out of the window. If I was her, I would punch you. Airplane is a great movie. Oh, that reminds me. Tomorrow we're gonna be watching Feast of the North Star with Hami and Sawa very late at night. So I hope you can make it. Sadly, I don't think there's gonna be a bot, but we're gonna hang out. And then Saturday, very, very early, I'll be joining Totora for... was it Myra's Cobblemon? But I won't be streaming that. I'll be streaming later at like 5 PM. I probably won't. I should be heading to sleep soon. And I hope you get some rest. Just join us for movie night, baby. Now that I'm here, I might join you a little bit. Omae wa mou shinderu. Because that isn't on the schedule. Yeah, because we just came out with it a little earlier today. It's really hard to coordinate stuff with Toto when she lives in Germany and we have a fucked up hours, you know? Which reminds me, I should also give you the little notice about something really sad that I just found out yesterday. But Bunny is going to be leaving BDC for the time being. I am very sad. I don't like it when people leave. I don't like it when people leave. It makes me sad, but I really wish her the best, and there's no bad blood or anything. I really just hope that she can achieve what she... I really like her as a person. She's really fun. Her art is just amazing. I'm gonna miss her a lot. But yeah, this type of things happen. Okay? I don't want you to be all yappy about the type of thing and being like, I wonder why that happened. Oh, I wonder if something bad, terrible, something terrible happened. Don't steer the pod, motherfucker. Nothing bad happened. Just happens, and sometimes people wanna take other opportunities, you know? You said diet, baby. I know! It's hard for me to talk with people. And BDC will still keep growing and getting better. Yeah. I didn't know if we could talk about that. It really makes me sad. I'm praying everyone is okay and you guys can still collab if you want. It would break my heart otherwise. Yeah, we can definitely collab. Okay. You guys keep to yourself. I just wanted to give you a little notice about this, okay? Thank you so much for being reasonable. But yeah. Let me drink some water. We can keep on yapping. Mom can divorce her wife, but she has to leave BDC. That is my rat. No, they're still married. They're still married. Thank God you lifted a boulder off my chest. Hell yeah, don't worry. I'll be alright. Anyways, let me tell you about the merch from Raising Canes. It was really cute. I think next time I'm gonna go straight to there, just buy a shirt, like a Hawaiian shirt or something. They're so cute, and I read their little story in their website about how there was an actual cane. I mean, I think his name was technically Raising Cane or something. That was weird. Or Cane. And the first one died a very long time ago, and then there was a second Raising Cane, and then there was a third Raising Cane. So it seems like they were all yellow Labradors, which is really cute. Yeah, their merch is nice. Their cups are ginormous. I don't know how you guys can drink that much soda on one go. What else? What else? Yeah, really fun place. Really fun place that has like these, I guess, 50s/80s theme. I guess it was like a combination of both. Anyways, I need to address the Five Guys situation, chat. Chat. Nobody... Okay, this day I was alone with my mom. Okay? I was taking care of my mom. So I sat her down at a Five Guys. Because I was like, Mom, you really... Mom, you really need to try these burger. It's so good. It's like, okay, baby. Okay, sweetie, I'll try the burger that you want me to try. But when I had an order for both of them, for this, I was waiting in line and there were peanuts in the bag and I was weirded out. I was like, do they charge for taking those peanuts? Are they free? I didn't take any of them. You did wow with that many, guys? I ate some burgers. In Five Guys. 10 of them. I'm gonna fucking kill you! No, I didn't do it with 5 guys. I can't even manage to do it with 1. I can't even do it with 1. Are you kidding me? Anyways. Basically, it was the owner's dog. Now he's the mascot. Yeah, that's so adorable. I love it when they choose something like that that is so close to their hearts and it just keeps on going forever. It is good. It is good. You can feel how friendly and family-oriented it is. He has no game. Fuck you. I have game. It's just that everybody's intimidated by how beautiful and amazing I am. I told Demi about the 5 Guys incident and she laughed. That was not true. God damn it. I really like their shakes. I didn't try their shakes. I was so pissed off about the situation. Okay. So I didn't know if the peanuts were free or not. So I didn't take any peanuts. But I was doing the line and then I ordered 2 burgers with... Okay, my bad. I didn't fucking know what I was doing. I was alone. I had no American to guide me on this. But I ordered... I think medium fries or something, right? It is expensive, yes. I don't want to say how much I wasted on that. I was just trying to treat my mom for once, so I wasted my money on it. I was just waiting in line. There were a bunch of people there. There were so many. I didn't... Chat. The only other tourists in the place around that I was staying at were either Argentinians or Israelis. And the Israelis were trying so hard to kill one of my cousins. But they just couldn't find a moment because she's so freaking hyperactive. She would just constantly walk from the table to the counter to get something and then to the other place to get something and then to get mayo and then to get freaking napkins or something. And the poor Israelis were waiting to try and talk to her. It just didn't happen. We left sooner than they could finish their food to actually talk with her. But there were so many Argentinians. Holy shit. I would just hear it chat, and then they would not speak English. They were trying to get the people at the 5 Guys to understand them so they could order, but they just wouldn't get it. I don't know what they ended up ordering. Anyways, I was in the line with a bunch of Israelis and Argentinians, and eventually my time to pick up my bag came through, and when I looked at my bag, the bag was, to my perception, just a humongous bag filled to the brim with fries. So I was weirded out. I was like, hey, excuse me, lady, can you help me here? I don't know. I didn't order this many fries. And the lady was like, oh, what the heck? I'm gonna ask the person that put your order together. And then she went, I asked to this person, and this person, I kid you not, with her bare hands, scraped into the bag like a little possum and took out the burgers. And she was like, you didn't look at the bottom, did you? And I was like, no, why would I? And she put them in another bag and she gave me the other bag and she was like, have a good time, have a good day. So I was like so close to getting that humongous bag and throwing it on her head. And I would have started a race war there and then. And I would have ended up on Twitter then and there as the racist Karen. Racist Karen Drow that attacked this poor woman. Okay? So, I told my mom. Which was a mistake. Because my mom felt like a woman had insulted me. And there's not anything in the world that you should fear more than a Latin American mom who thinks that somebody has hurt their babies. Alright? So I had to sit her down. She fucking stood up from her wheelchair and she was almost reaching the counter to go and fight with this lady. So I was like, okay, mom. I thought in my head for a second, this might be an American thing. Maybe it's not her being rude. Because I was fuming too. I was like, oh, this is all disrespectful. Why the fuck would she do that and all that, right? But then I thought, I don't want to end up on Twitter. First of all, I don't want to end up in a list and not be able to come back to America again. So I'm just gonna think about it and I'm gonna ask my cousins when I'm back with them, right? And it turns out that freaking Five Guys just gives you an unreasonable amount of fries because their burgers are so expensive and their shit is so expensive that they think that they're kind of like, oh, you feel like they're giving you a little extra, so you will come back eventually. She was gonna Waffle House the Five Guys! Yes! Yes, exactly. That was gonna be a murder at the Five Guys. Five Guys and a murder. They gave you extra food and you got angry at them? Listen, in my Latin American mind... I'm also petite as fuck, okay? I'm small. I am small. You look at every single person around me was bigger than me. I would have not been able to finish those fries. Okay? So to me, it was an insult. She was either putting all the shit straight from the fryer into my bag as a way to tell me that I am that I have to like search for my burgers at the bottom, or she was just being deranged because I had never seen that ever in my whole life. That was so strange. It was an insane amount of fries. I would have never been able to eat it. I would have never been able to finish it. So I was weirded out. I didn't know. I didn't know if it was an insult. I didn't know she was mocking me. I didn't know. I didn't know. Points down at small. I just couldn't. I just didn't know what to do. So eventually, people on Twitter explained that yes, indeed, the people at Five Guys do give you a shit ton of fries on purpose, straight from the fryer into your bag, because that's how they get more clients, or clients to feel special and then come back, I guess. But they didn't give me any mayo either, so I wasn't even able to enjoy the fries. I was just sad. I had to take ketchup, and the ketchup from America is actually pretty good, but just I don't know. It pissed me off. That ruined my day, honestly. And then I found out that it was not a big deal. So I was thankful that I had self-control and I didn't throw the fries on her head. Aren't you thankful that I have self-control? He was trying to help you become American size for free! True. You didn't have to finish all the fries, you see what you like. No, you don't understand. As a Latin American, I have to finish all the food that is on my plate. If they give it to me, I cannot throw it away. It hurt my heart that I had to throw a bunch of fries away. And then a random hobo got inside of the place, and she was looking through the garbage, and I tried giving her the fries. And I was like, hey, actually, I just put these fries here. They're not dirty or anything. Do you want them? And she was like, no, thank you. Not even the fucking hobo wanted the fries! Are you kidding? American mayo can compare to Peruvian mayo. That is true. That is absolutely true. They did. You just couldn't find it. So, I did ask for mayo over at Raising Cane's. And this happened after. So, I have to ask for it. Otherwise, they don't give it to you. Hobos are an enigma to me sometimes. Yeah, they're very picky. They're very picky, especially American ones. I've tried doing good deeds by giving them food before, and they've been so mean. Nemi's hobos would have taken them. True, she knows really good hobos. I should have mailed them over to Nemi's. Hobos in America aren't interested in food, but if you offer them a cigarette or some drugs, they probably accept it. Well, damn, I don't have cigarettes or drugs money, so here are my humble fries that I thought were an insult. You didn't want them. Okay, fuck you then. She smelled really bad. So I went out of my comfort zone to actually talk to her, and just stunk. Didn't want my nasty fries either, so I feel like I was going to rage chat. But now I know. Now I know that Five Guys does that on purpose, which is nice. I was also staring at the people cooking the food because I could not believe that everybody was cooking burgers so fast. They were like an assembly line for burgers. That was really cool to see. Hobo told you, do not patronize me! Fucking stupid hobo that didn't want any fries. You could have asked for mayo, you bastard! Or maybe get like a refill. Are refills Wait. My music's kind of weird right now. Not. I should have put it here. Okay. Here, have more Western music. I got super tanned. I finally got my tan lines back, even though it's technically winter in my country. I really enjoyed that experience. Okay, show us. I don't want to show you. Most places do refills on soda and water. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I did go back into the Five Guys LP stuff to get my refill, and I was like, if she tells me I cannot get free refills. If she tells me I cannot get free refills, I'm gonna tell her to fuck off. But it was what I was actually supposed to do, so I guess that's why she didn't tell me anything. Hello, cute torta. I'm not a fucking torta! Just because I gained 5 pounds doesn't make me a torta! I'm not a torta! Adam Dudley spoke about this, the mayo on fries. Freaking love mayo. Speaking of homeless people in fast food places, wanna hear a funny story, maybe? Sure, why not? The Five Guys have the fancy Coke machine. Yes! That has all the different types of Coke. Yes! But I just took the regular one because my mom didn't like the other one. And she was like, I want to try it for yours too. But before you left, you said you gained 5 pounds too. I lost them. I immediately lost upon touching American land, and then I gained them again. Because I was like, nobody's gonna catch me with my chubby tummy and my new bikini. I got this new bikini that has metal parts. I feel like I'm describing a Gundam. It had metal parts. Like the one, I think I drew something like that before. Be careful drinking from those ones, baby. They notoriously almost never get cleaned. Yuck. Nail parts? Yeah, kinda like... yeah, metal parts. To say it like that. R.I.P. Yori bikini. It exploded, right? I walked over and snatched my... Wait. Okay. I'm trying to read Scooty's stuff. I was once in a Taco Bell and a homeless guy was standing at the counter trying to take other people's orders as his own, claiming to be them. So I walked over and snatched my bag before he could touch it. I feel like I would have punched that guy in the face. Wait a second. Did one of you guys order a whole chicken for me? First of all, how do you have my address? Second of all, why would you order a whole chicken? Apparently there's a whole chicken that nobody ordered outside of my house right now. Can you not? I ate all the food, put the garbage back in, along with a bunch of napkins, rolled it back up with tape and everything, removed my receipt, and then put the bag on the counter, telling him, yo, this is for you, man. Then quickly walked out of the building, turned the corner, and ran. Based. Be based. You're welcome. Now you can get free eggs. In the old days, they called that an omen. You're not paying my door rent. A free chicken? Like a live chicken? No, a rotisserie chicken. You have summoned the architects! I will not be eating your chicken! I'm gonna eat it if... No, actually, I'm gonna eat it if nobody claims it and it's not actually one of my neighbors. I'm gonna eat it. That does sound yummy right now. I have a horrifying crave for fries now that I'm not in America anymore. I just really need to eat fries. I've become a fatso in my mind. Next should be pizza. Oh, that's another thing. I got to try some pizza from a local place, an Italian place. And that shit was so good. You guys, get yourself some Italian place pizza. Fries are addicted. Yes, they are. Did you wish you had those extra fries now? No! Why would you say that? You're evil! Evil! Why would you fucking say that? Now I'm gonna go to American Street to the Five Guys again. I'm gonna get a crate of fries and read it where it says, Five Guys sends their regards. But I didn't beat up the girl. You shouldn't be angry at me. Just because I thought about it. What was on your pizza? Pepperoni! Extra pepperoni. And cheese in the inside. I also tried Pizza Hut, which was good too. It was yummy. It had cheese on the inside too. And meat. He was a meat lover. Meat lover pizza? Such an unfortunate name. Tech shitpost. Actually, I wanna pee. I have my camera activated right now. I'm just not showing you guys, but I'll show you in a second. I'll be RV. I wanna pee. Taking me back to the Five Guys when she comes back and Waffle House. I wanna go to Waffle House. I will go. I'll try going. I was stationed in Sicily for 6 months. American pizza is better. I feel like actually Italian from Italy, real Italy pizzas are more flat and smaller. They don't really have that much cheese. They're a little more natural. Extra meat, you say? Hello, Nia. To be fair, like half of the population likes meat. I didn't get bitten by a tick that makes me allergic to meat. I got very happy that I returned with no tick. No ticks! They're not flatter, they're smaller though. True, no. They're a little fatter. They have less ingredients, it feels. That I warned you. I did not frolic in the fields. Or in the... Ever... Otherwise, I would have been eaten by a crocodile. And they use salami instead of pepperoni, which is way greasier and tastes worse. I like pepperoni. Thank you, Nia. Sorry. Also miss blocking you. Be on camera, baby. Okay. I'll be happy. See you in a bit. Aha! I accidentally muted the music instead of myself. Ate too much meat and now I nap, but I'll be lurking. It's okay, Ashkai John. Thank you. Yeah, we heard. What are you here? Also, my camera. Negashimasu. A loud thud? That was probably me opening the door. Boom! Anyway, sad. I do regret not being able to stream. I don't know how I can do it another time. It is honestly so chaotic. There were people everywhere. I didn't get a single quiet time. So I'm very sorry that I couldn't. I'm very sorry that I couldn't be here. I did miss you. And hopefully we can stream even more. Okay. There were kids around me. And I just couldn't say bad words around them either. Which reminds me, American kids are so freaking tall. At least the ones from my family. I technically have a niece and a nephew who are taller than me. And they're like 10. So that was nice. So opened up. You were a bit optimistic about your chances. I was. I honestly bought things. I bought like a microphone and everything for the goal. I bought so many things. I wasted my body trying to stream. I just couldn't. At one point, I was in a place where the internet kept going away and I got really pissed off. It's the whole eating food while they're growing part. I never thought about it before. We have so many people live streaming in America and you can just hijack someone else's stream on the street. Well, I hope I didn't. That's fine as long as you got to have fun. That's all that matters. I did, honestly, I did. I'm sorry to remember the good parts of this trip forever. There's always next time, boss. True. How tall RG? I don't even know anymore. How tall am I, chat? Tall enough. Hello, hello, some cute. You look different. I did my hair differently this time. You like it? That was the stream me on Yufin where I ended immediately. True, cause I tried to stream in YouTube and it just wouldn't let me. It just wouldn't let me. It used to be taller. It's weird. When we were on last year of high school, the first year kids were a foot shorter than we were at that age. They're putting something in the water. They're putting minion water in the water. They're putting minions in the water so your kids are shorter. I'm guessing 143. What the fuck? I'm not a dwarf. I'm a drow. You be so sure that falling down some stairs is like falling down a mountain. This is not! Shut the fuck up! Look younger, boss. Isn't that ponytails? Also, is that an earthquake? Someone's making noise outside. Round that minions, that's kinda fucked up. Yes. It's only 7 centimeters under your actual height, boss. I am short, but not that short. I am not a dwarf. I don't have a beard. I don't have a bushy beard. The chicken? If you could fall off the stairs and faceplant into that very same stair step. Shut the fuck up! And what about you? You would fall and you would end up looking like a plaque going down 4 steps each every time your body rotates fully. Shut up. Oh man, you are not made for this world. Now I know your secret. Your little, dirty, little, down bad secret. You are gonna get a scoliosis. Fucking won't be able to bend your knees anymore. So, fuck you. Raisin baby. Fuck you. I know your secret. I just have to throw you from the second floor and you won't be able to stand up ever again. Unlike me. Yeah, I would fucking cartwheel down those stairs. I cartwheeled down the mountain after falling one time. Does that count? Yes. BB's 2 goblins though. I think that I would... Probably like 2 goblins and a half. Did you get to experience the power of American AC? Yes, I was freezing. I honestly was wearing... Everybody looked like I was crazy, but I was wearing a freaking poncho everywhere. Because I was so cold. Some places have the AC blasting, especially freaking... What is it called? Target for... Walmart! Walmart's AC is always on full. Everywhere. When you get to the frozen yogurt part, you're just halfway to Antarctica by then. No! You'll never reach the middle line of produce in a supermarket. Oh! I can jump. Your goblins on a trench coat tower over BB. A little bit. The AC blasted is good. I love the cold. I don't! Because I get cold easily. So I started shaking like a chihuahua again. Can you remember how fat people are and that it keeps them warm? Also, hello, Uzi. Uzi, I hope you have time soon for a little collab. We gotta yap about stuff. Boss hates the heat, she hates the cold. I hate everything. Just a grumpy old woman. Dribble the tiny old woman. I don't think Jump It could fix that. It could, yes. Absolutely, I love that. Hell yeah. You're gonna tell me about your American secrets. I wanna find out more. You gotta tell me. Tell me about how do you manage to wait, Oshie! I feel like... Am I crazy or are you British? Are you Irish? Are you from Irish descent? Scottish descent? So, any photos from your trip? Yes. So many. I'm from Florida! And you didn't... I was so pissed off because I couldn't find a single VTuber that was living in the place that I was visiting, so I could not hang out with VTubers. I was like, damn, I don't have anybody. You're giving a lot of info there, it's fine. Not specified much. I was like, fuck! I live in Japan though. It's 10 AM. Holy moly! I'll visit you in Japan then. Alright, boss. Chill out, chill out, chill. No more information for you, okay? No more info for you. Shh. I moved from there 2 years ago. Spent almost my entire decade from my life there. I miss my friends. Oh no. I moved from there 2 years ago. Given a lot of info there. More Florida man, Florida ma'ams. We're not getting Dromam to Japan. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to be either with my brothers or my cousin. I have a couple of cousins who are weebs that I met. And they really like J-pop. So maybe I can force them to come with me and be my chaperones. I didn't cartwheel down the stairs, no. There were no stairs! Hi, Mom! Hello, hello! Hello, Brownie! Hello, Brownie got lover, welcome. This kid got his nice little poster. I have a guest room in my house here. You can visit anytime. Yippee! Okay, maybe collabing would be a little hard since you're in Japan, but I'll try anyways. I'll wake up at 6 a.m. just to stream with you. Another new account. He keeps getting banned because he keeps calling women names like Chocolate Goddess or something. When will you learn? When will you learn? Bibi even responded to being called mom. I'm not your mom! I feel like it's a sleep. Like, sometimes you call your teacher mom on accident. Kinda like that. Anyways, farm life. I woke up at 6 a.m. a bunch of days. I was working at a farm. I was giving the chickens some chicken food. It was nice, waking up so freaking early. And I just saw the prettiest mornings and the prettiest sunsets. And I saw horses. That honestly made it worth it. I freaking love the horses. They're so nice. So beautiful. And they pooped a lot. And I had to clean horse poop. A little bit. Or at least they were trying to teach me about the ways of the farm people. And I just feel really sad that there were so many barn kittens. I just couldn't take them in because they have fleas and a bunch of stuff. So I just couldn't take them in. I felt sad because there was a bunch of them inside of the barn. And I just really wanted them. I really wanted them. You work in the farm. Red drow merchant. My cute little apron. Actually, you cannot wear dresses if you're working at a farm for real, since you will get shit stains everywhere. So it's better to wear pants or overalls. I got myself some cute overalls. I got myself cute overalls and cute hats. And I got some pajamas from Walmart with Doritos. Just have your uncle bring you on an AG visa for a reason. Agricultural visa. That's impossible. They're a little scared. I may get detained by ICE. Which reminds me, chat, I was carrying my passport everywhere because my mom was like, Bibi, we're gonna get deported by ICE. They're gonna catch you. And they love cute little tiny Latinas like you. They're gonna catch you and they're gonna put you in a cell. And they're gonna send you to Guatemala instead of Peru because they're gonna be like not knowing where you are from. They're gonna be weirded out. La migra. If you have a visa, you would literally be fine. Right, I do know that, but my mom was really fucking paranoid. You gotta understand. In her mind, things work differently, so... She was really scared. There was this one Peruvian girl who was sent to Africa on accident because she got deported. I think she was Mexican. I don't remember. But she got sent to freaking Africa by ICE. Why? How? I don't know. I don't want to be sent to Africa. I feel like that would be the worst trip of my life. And I've been places. It's better to wear pants as well, just because you don't want to get hit by a snake or a bug on your legs, right? I was wearing these huge boots. I didn't truly feel me right. I was waddling like a dog all around the farm. Mama got the deportation paranoia, yes. Even though not a single family member that I have has been deported. Oh yeah, which reminds me, my dad got his papers. Which is cool. My dad got his papers! That's why I traveled a bunch as well. I went on a road trip and I got to see all the roads in America and they're amazing, child. I freaking love it! I love it! It's like it's permanently stuck on my... on 2013. Some places of America are just permanently stuck in 2013 and it just gives me so much nostalgia for a life I've never had. It gives me so much nostalgia. They're beautiful. The roads are well paved. They go around very far. You guys have stops. I went to so many stops. I had so much bullshit. I drank slushies from 7-Eleven. I should have gone to a Cracker Barrel. I didn't go to the Cracker Barrel. Note that shit down! Write that shit down! I need to go to the Cracker Barrel. You miss your chance, baby. What do you mean? I wanna be a good citizen and come back on my trip, Bisa. And Forest. I was on a taxi cab at some point with my mom, and the taxi man was Cuban, and he was like, "Does your daughter speak English?" And my mom was like, "Yes." And he was like, "Do not go back to Peru." I could barely understand what he was saying in Spanish because the Cubans have so much slang. Cubans have so much slang. And he was trying to tell me to not go back to Peru. And I was like, "But I have cats over there." And he was like, "You cannot just adopt kitty cats here. Do not go back." An actual taxi. We didn't take that many good financial decisions. But also my mom is picky. My mom is really picky. There was 1 or 2 days where we couldn't get picked up by our family members, so we just had to taxi places. Next time. It's like Google Maps IRL. Yes, it is. Anyways, this man was like, you gotta stay. Just live somewhere else. You can just get here, stay here forever. And I was like, I don't want. I mean, I love America and I love everything about it, and I like the people here, but I'm also scared. I don't feel like I have a safety net in a similar way that I have one in Peru. Because my whole family is here. I was trying to explain that I don't know that many people here, and people are kind of crazy in America, and I feel... Okay, something that I could also relate to, because how independent people are, I feel like I would just go full tomboy in America. I don't feel like I would feel confident enough to be a girly girl. I would just go full tomboy. I have a truck and a gun. And carry it everywhere. Because people... It's not that people are bad, but rather things are scary in America. Maybe it's just me. But I feel like women are more manly in America because of how independent they have to be. Carry the truck everywhere, yes. Everywhere in the truck. He wants to stay a tourist. Yeah, sorta. Be your girly self and carry a damn gun. What if I accidentally blow my hand off? Like that one. That one guy with a revolver. That is a little hard, boss. Carry the truck? God bless America. You'd be surprised. Lots of folk feel the same way, even here. I feel like that explains why my cousins are all tomboys. I only have like a couple who are really girly, but all of the rest of them are tomboys, and some of them are lesbians, and they are all tattooed. They have tattoos, and they have piercings, and they have all that cool stuff. So I was like, they're butch. I forgot to keep myself safe. I wouldn't want a truck though. Why not? You can put everything on your truck. Dead beans. I carry a gun every day in the US. You can make it cute. Right, you can make it pink. I always dream about getting my pink gun. I'll show you the video on how to not blow your hand. What if I forget temporarily because I'm having like a brain fart, and then poof, goodbye, little handy hand. Butch. Yeah. So many butch women. It's nice. It's nice. You should not get a revolver. Okay. I carry every day, but it's a mundane, like remembering house keys. Well, I guess you get used to that. You only use one hand in emergencies. Trucks are so big and scary. To drive, I prefer a little normal car with a big trunk for grocery. That's fair. I also saw so many Teslas. I saw my first Tesla truck ever. People just have them. People just have Tesla trucks and freaking... I saw Lamborghinis and I saw Porsches. So a bunch of those crazy cars. I saw so many Miatas, chat! Wait! So then, when are you going to come back to the USA? I'm in debt. I don't think I'm gonna be back soon. If things... I mean, it depends how it goes. It depends on how it goes. If things go well, I will go back soonish. If things don't go well, I'll probably just save up for my Japan trip and just... That's gonna be my last trip of the year. I like Tesla trucks. They are funny looking. I honestly don't think that they're extremely ugly. They're just funny looking. It's like a low poly car. There's a Tesla truck I see in my neighborhood and it has a cherry blossom wrap on it. That's so cute. Oh, that sounds cool. Glock makes all sizes and calibers one shape though. You can get a .38 Glock. Well, .30... 380. I'll look into them. All the donuts on money gone spent on American fast food. No, I haven't spent American. I haven't spent a donuts on money. I haven't spent a dime. That's how I got so fucking broke. I haven't spent a dime. I'm gonna put them all on my computer. All of it. All of it on the puter. I'm gonna get the best computer you can imagine, chat. I'm tired of suffering. I think I've suffered enough. I'll get another monitor too. I was teasing. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's alright. Just letting you know. And it'll be stuck in your aunt's house. No, I'm gonna buy the parts here. There's a lot of parts that are cheaper here than compared to over there. Ashumi and puta. Yo, mama. I'll let some retard put it together for you. Yeah, I won't. No worries. I got it this time. I would like some recommendations on parts though. But I think I have the list somewhere saved. You're just like us. She loves teasing. Hehe. Gonna spend those dollars before the economy debases and they become worthless. Okay, so I do have an immense fear of how expensive things in America have been. The last trip that I went to, it was insane. Everything was so like 20% more expensive than it had ever been in my life. I don't know why. It's just inflation, I guess. I thought you guys were getting a little better, but I guess not. I think you misspelled torturing. Remember, during the winter, a good PC doubles as a heater? True. That's nice. Hopefully we get a winter. It's relatively hot. Well, I was gone, there was like insane rain. Insane rain never seen before. Everywhere. And I saw these memes about... There's this like underground tunnel that got flooded. And a bus got stuck on it. And then some random guy decided to climb on it and start dancing. Don will be begging you to get us into Peru. I can help you out. I can get you papers. If that does happen, I will help you out, okay, Chad? If you need to actually emigrate to Peru, which I doubt. But if Fallout ever happens, I will try to import you in a crate. As a goal, of course. Goal. You were in California the last time. Cost there is insane. Fucking hell, yes. I can afford beef. Save us. They'll give US the green card marriages. Wait, she'll give us the green card marriages. Well, you are green. I'm not going to Peru. Okay, you can be a ghoul in New Vegas. It'll be alright. Righty. Oh yeah. Gas was freaking expensive. Clothes were freaking expensive. I mostly bought stuff secondhand. Like I bought some shorts, some shirts, some hair clips. Everything secondhand. I bought myself new shoes though. I really needed those. Give me a second. Sorry, my mom made very greasy huevito. Very greasy egg. Second hand, like from Goodwill? Yeah. From Goodwill and a bunch of places that I visited all around. It was really nice. Honestly, they're very organized, so I did manage to find nice things. And also, my family was a voice of reason. Whenever I grabbed anything too expensive, they were like, $50? Take that shit back, baby. So they helped. We'll use that, boys. Been so long. Oh, chat. I mean, QOL for a ghoul and a Peruvian is basically the same. Toxic wasteland. Yeah, honestly, some places of Peru do kind of look like. I was noticing all the little details about Blade Runner. I now only exclusively know the map of Las Vegas because of freaking Fallout, chat. Like, if I wanted to go there and I could drive myself around, I would know the way. A million egg fries. Like teeny tiny fries. Let me get my American sustenance. This is what I have to replace my delicious chicken fingers from Chick-fil-A with. Actually, I didn't ever order chicken fingers. I only ordered, I don't think I have them. I think I have only nuggets. Hola, that's awesome. Welcome. Now you have to play some SMT Gitten to know the map of Tokyo. Gami Tensei Gitten? ¿Cuál es ese? Tensei. Es el antiguo. Qué bonito. Es que si no me hace farmear culo. It doesn't make me to farm. On farming for the thing. I can't probably. Yeah. Hola Vivi. Hola princesa Vivi. Espero que hayas tenido un buen viaje a América. Pues ha sido muy bonito, muy encantador. La gente es muy amable. Se pasó muy bien con mi familia y con las personas que son de mi familia extendida. I've had a great time. People are very nice. They're very fun to hang out with. I just really enjoyed it. I love my family, chat. And I love Americans. I don't know what it is, but I love America. I just wanna see, my goal in life has improved somewhat. I kind of want a house with a picket fence now. I want the American dream, chat. I want children to run around in my huge American house, and I want it to have a pool. Wow, baby wants to live in the 1970s. Only ever so slightly, only the house probably. Baby fever is back. Bro, I was taking care of the children of the family. I basically babysat for a while. And dude, those kids are so cute. They're so cute and so eloquent. What the fuck do they feed these kids that are so smart? Like, every single American kid could just, they would jab to me. I took care of a 4-year-old, and the 4-year-old was jabbing to me about his computer and how his computer worked and how he had games in his computer, and it was crazy. How are they so smart? Lead paint, lead gas too, I think. Yeah, maybe. As long as it's not the sprays that make you gay.
I would dare say that even American kids are independent, more independent than the regular kids. What region of America do you want to live in, though? The south where it's hot, or the north where you get real winters? Honestly, it depends. I don't know. I love the south. The south is just like, it feels like home, chat. I love the south. The deserts feel like home too, because I lived in a desert for a very long time. But I also really love the mountains. They're nice. I got so I'll show you in a second when I'm finished eating. But I basically bought a shit ton of postcards from old times. Some of them were written on, some others weren't. And they have these pictures. I have one that has this picture of a mountain in Oregon, and it looks so cool. I kind of want to live in the mountain, but I would still like it to be connected to the sea somehow. So, I don't know. I guess wherever it takes me, wherever the road takes me. Don't go to Oregon. I know. Oregon in the 1970s. Feel like you love Utah geographically. I would love Utah, because it's just, people are really nice. I don't know. Just know that back in there was no prevalent AC. That's why people had so many pools, right? They would have to chill out in the pool instead of with an AC. The South is really cozy. I love Texas. I love Texas in the heart too. You can go find a creek to play in or something. Dejen a los niños ir nomás a la grieta. No importa si se pierden o si se los come un Skinwalker, no importa. Más déjenos ir. Tienen que conectar con la naturaleza. You just gotta let the kids roam around in the forest. No, doesn't matter if Skinwalker gets them. It's fine. You get a brand new kid that starts speaking in languages. My mom saw a bunch of ghosts in this particular store. This vintage, fucking secondhand store that we were at. Saw a bunch of ghosts there. They all kind of peeked through. But it was obvious that there was nobody around, so she got freaked out and we had to take her out. My mom sees things. She sees ghosts, but she only sees them. She doesn't really hear them, which is kind of weird. Languages? Damn foreigners! Wait, has this voice been a Twitch redeem this whole time? Yes. Better to see and not hear, I think. Oh no, I bet. I don't know. My mom bought a bunch of old-timey stuff, so maybe she actually brought some ghosts over. If you were a ghost chat, would you actually want tourists to pick the item that you're attached to so you can see the world or not? I feel like that would be a good deal. If I were a ghost, I would just be going around with that item. Like, I can see the world. Get the priest then. And she probably needs to get that shit salted or something. Not on Twitch, so would never know. It is just a redeem, but I can sometimes use it if people ask me. I don't mind. I'll have... I'll
try having something about my super cute lolliboys at some point.
Or like a Valley girl accent, I guess. I will choose not to speak. What do you mean? What do you mean? ¿Qué te refieres? Son muy buenas estas papas. These fries are really good. Oh no, her voice changer turn off! Oh no! You're gonna damage your voice if you do? I'll do a little. I thrifted a jacket that seems to be made. I don't know if it's actual leather or not, but I thrifted a jacket that is leather looking. That was really nice. Smells nice. It's probably clean, I hope, and nobody died on it. But with my luck, I don't know. But I saw so many army stuff, so much army stuff at the thrift stores. I didn't get to army surplus, the army surplus store, because when I asked my cousins, they were all weirded out. But maybe I asked the wrong cousin. They didn't know what I was talking about. It's these days on no shit. I mentioned Tim Curry died blank stares. Oh yeah, they don't watch movies. So, and I don't watch movies either, but I've watched Rocky Horror Picture Show and freaking It before. The old theater kids I used to hang out with when I was a teenager, they showed me Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I was weirded out, honestly. Oh, just another bored dude. A German submarine sunk because someone used the toilet wrong. What? How the fuck do you use the toilet wrong? She hates me, I'll never know. I didn't go to Buc-ee's. There was no Buc-ee's where I was. They don't watch good movies, most of all. Yeah, I should get more educated with that. Army? Maybe our Air Force stuff, since Eglin AFB is down in Florida. I don't know. Oh, that's so unlucky. I think Florida has like 4 Buc-ee's. 4? I didn't go to a single one of them. I didn't know that they were even there. The other places I went to were really nice, but also people were scary. So I didn't go out much. The flush was highly complicated to allow use underwater. Are you fucking kidding me? And nobody locked the door? Okay, what a bunch of dumbasses. They may have deserved that one. So much for German engineering. I literally said we did. You did? Fuck. Okay, maybe I just wasn't in the place where there were, you know? I don't know. I also didn't want to bother. You gotta understand, whenever I travel with my family, I kind of don't want to be a rock in their shoe, and I don't suggest stuff. I just let things flow however they want it. I went to a bunch of stores that my cousins brought me over to, and they were like, you really like this, you really like this. And I ended up buying nothing. And some of them were very far away, so I was like, shit, man, I don't know, what do you want me to do? Of course you're gonna shit. Seal yourself in. I've never seen Horror Picture Show. I hear it's good, but it seems so weird to me. It is weird. It is really fucking weird. But it's cunty. I find it's funny because it's cunty. I actually watched... Okay, I was staying over on another cousin's house. And she was like, I actually never have seen Jennifer's Body, so let's watch Jennifer's Body. And neither of us knew that was a lesbian movie. So that was really fucking awkward.
Lesbian Poland? Doesn't sound lesbian at all. It is. It has too many girls are kissing on that shit. Anyways, she was like, "Oh, I want to see a horror movie because we always have watched horror stuff whenever I hang out with her." So she was like, "Oh, I really want to see this one." I was like, "Okay." It was pretty gay, yeah. And on that day, the elf had an unexpected awakening. No, it was honestly just awkward. It was honestly just awkward and funny. Wash my hands because they're too green. Ladies, butchy ladies cost extra at Hooters. I feel like Hooters would probably capitalize on that, yes. How much? Maybe like my family, I have to set everything up and be stressed and they just flow and enjoy the trip because all the time I put in. Right. We didn't plan for shit. My mom was just coming out with bullshit and we just planned like going around some places and that was all. But I felt really welcome because so many of my family members, even the distant ones, were able to like get together. I made really cool aunts and uncles that are just badass. And yeah. Just remember, Phoebe, all the strippers are secretly gay and super into you. Really. It was a fun trip. My only regret is not spending more time in the pool. Because I got a piercing. I got a nice piercing on my trip. And I couldn't get into the pool, so I was like, fuck, man. Where? That's gonna be a red. Got a piercing. A little piercing. Not anywhere that is horrible. Like, not on my nose and not on my mouth. Be drinking some water. That only makes it worse, Bibi. Okay, industrial through the year. Got it. That would have been pretty, right? Got it. Belly button chain. That would have been sick too. Hair piercing? Hair? You pierce your belly button? Maybe. I kinda regretted it. I should have probably waited a little longer. So I would have had time to actually go into the pool and shit. So nose piercing. No! Hair piercing. That's also the more degenerate option. No degenerate option. I feel like that would probably get infected and kill you. I can't believe BB got a pit piercing. Ew. Nothing on the pit is not. You drink some water. You have to do it in the drawing at some point. I have more piercings in the drawings of myself than not. Don't I? Don't kill you, but your knees to fall off sometimes. Oh, that sounds painful. I honestly had never had a piercing before. Because I got pierced when I was a baby, and I had never experienced the actual having to take care of it so it heals type of situation. But now I gotta be all responsible about it and clean it. And I got myself the nice little spray thingy for piercings that they sell at Walmart so that it doesn't get infected. But it's eventually gonna run out, and I'm gonna have to think about another way to remind myself to clean it. And it makes breastfeeding either difficult or no longer possible. I didn't pierce my cheese! I would not do that. Even if it kind of can look cool, I feel like that would be horrible. No, maybe it's probably either another earring or a belly button. Sounds like me. It is generally probably in a totally normal place. Yeah. Otherwise, Joe Mom would have hit me with a chancla harder than... anything. Literally anything. Maybe I got a piercing jumping hanging from her nose. Ew! Like a little green booger. Not a tongue piercing? No, I actually had a friend who got a tongue piercing, and her piercing got infected so fast. She was only able to drink stuff and food through a straw. Was that it, bro? Yes. Do not get a tongue piercing. There are some you should not get because of risks. Right. When I was really into weird shit, I considered getting my tongue split. But then I realized it was a bad idea, because what about all of the nerves in your tongue? Where do they go? Yeah. I just thought it looked cool as hell. I also wanted to get a nose piercing. God bless the DROW mom didn't let me. Sometimes having a crazy mother, it's good. It's good. But do not do that. Right? I have no idea how it gets. I guess you would have to go on a diet for a whole year. I don't get piercings, man. They look good, but they're way too scary. It did hurt a bunch, but not too much. The most annoying part, I feel, is the healing process more than anything. Not the nose ring! I could have... Thank God for your mom! I can't believe Bibi got happy... not happy piercing. A nose ring so you look like a cow. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why back then, in my teenage mind, having a piercing on the nose was hot. Maybe that's the reason for those older girls nowadays to think that it's hot. Or some, yeah, I had a mind virus back then, chat. The nerves stay there, and you can move both sides individually. Horrifying. You had colored hair back then, so true. You generally think sunburns are hot, baby. I love tan lines. Tan lines are cool. Sunburns are a little hot. Yes. It's okay, we were all teenagers once. Yeah. I used to think eyebrow piercings were really hot. I mean... Yes. I think some of the ones that you can get in your mouth are also hot, like the fangs. But sometimes when they're too exaggerated, they kind of look freaky. Eyelid piercing? Oh, thank you. I mean, not crazy body mods, but I like them. Alright, chat. It is time to see my... Hello. Hello, chat. I am tanned. Tan again. Hello. Hello. I'm brown. A little more. I didn't tan too much because I was a little worried about skin cancer. You know, I'm already kind of old. But I did get a little tan. But I got this too. Got this in America. They're really cool. I'll show you the stuff that I got. That's dope. So first, let me show you. I have this picture. A little reflective. This is a picture of a soldier. He's drinking something. Okay? It's where there was like a humongous bucket full of stuff. John, back America. I put a sticker on his face because I don't want people to find him. Because I will reveal his name. Or at least his last name. But on the back it says... Yes. Even the Great Turner drinks water. I thought it was really funny. Like, I bought it. I put it in bulk. Senator Armstrong? Turner. I like his last name too. Like the guy from freaking Treasure Planet. Humongous. Just drink water too, boss. Got this picture of a funny little soldier. He also looks really young. So I imagine that he got somebody to take the picture and then wrote this description himself. Ah, yes, I, who am well known to drink liquor. I'm not drinking water. Aha, so funny. Or maybe actually he did have friends on the army. Is that like an army? Is that, you must know. Is that an army? Are those army clothes or what are they? See him? Soldiers are generally young. Looks pretty army. Yeah. He's cute. He's really cute. He looks all goofy. And I also got this postcard. Veteran humor. I got this postcard that is from Lake of the Woods. Wait, it's a random lake on the woods showing Mountain McLaughlin near Klamath Falls in Oregon. How pretty. It's really old. Well, I'm guessing that's from the 60s? It says, there's a bunch of stamps all around. Trying to see what it says. Let me... The city of Klamath Falls is
4,105 feet above sea level. But on every side through... Wait. This is the elevation. This something territory of mammoth proportion. Many something lakes find their location in this rocky something western territory. It looks so pretty. I want to live there. The middle of nowhere, Oregon. So, for some reason, I got a handful of these. Or I found a handful of these on the bucket at the thrift store. But there were this type of thing. Like a little, I guess, poem or a song called Come Sweet Come. And it was relatively common to see this on cards from soldiers sent over to their families. I guess it was like a positive little message about coming back home. We read it. Yes. Mid pleasures and palaces, though we may roam, be it never so humble, there's no place like home. A charm from the skies seem to hallow us there, which seek through the world is near, meet with elsewhere. Oh, it's a song! It has a chorus! Home, home, sweet, sweet home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. I gaze on the moon as I trace the drear wild, and feel that my parent now thinks of her child. She looks on that moon from our own cottage door, through woodbines whose fragrance shall cheer me no more. An exile from home, splendor dazzles in vain. Oh, give me my lowly, thatched cottage again. The birds singing gaily that came at my call. Give me them with a peace of mind, dearer than all. So cute. And I really like this art over here. Like a working guy. A working family man going back home, and you can see the families here, and the baby and the dog are running towards them. That's so cute. Do you sing gaily, boss? I sing the gayest. It's just... I like collecting this type of stuff. Also, there's something in the back. No, it just says postcard. So this one was probably not sent. Then I got a bunch of these to have like really cute cottages. Coming home to the dearest spot on earth to me. Home, sweet home. Like a real good station. It reminded me of Red Dead Redemption 2. I really loved it. Now that we get a better putter, we can actually stream that game. And then, immediately after I got all of this on my bag, I saw this one that says, discovered the author of Home Sweet Home was not a married man. Scandal. And then on the back, some random guy wrote, and I'm gonna need your help reading this shit because their letters are so strange. It says, we'll have to go to
I guess store? We'll have to go to store, but was 1 hour late and have not had anything to eat yet, and it is 3 o'clock. Frank. To Miss Aggie. Let me tell you, when I grabbed this, I thought, oh, there must be like very complex messages. They must, when they write, it must be because of a very good reason, and people just fucking wrote whatever on their postcards. They would just write whatever. I have one between a husband and a wife, where the wife's just detailing how horrible her experience as a doctor has been. And it's cute. It kind of reminds you that people back then are similar to the people now, in the sense that they just write whatever, share whatever little experience they have with their loved ones. I don't know what it said here. I guess something York. I don't think it was New York, because I guess this says PA, like Pennsylvania or something. And I don't know what NB is, but I have seen it before on other letters, which makes me guess that it's like a way to not get it sent back, maybe? I did censor their names, or their last names, on a bunch of them, because I was told it would be better to do so. Pretty sure there's a York in PA? Maybe. Orchids! What do you mean orchids? There is also this one that's beautiful. Look. My fond wishes for a happy birthday. And it says, fondest greetings to you today, and many a year may you see. Good fortune be ever near to your side, and joy will fill your hours with glee. Really pretty. I think I could try restoring it. Dark elf. Dark cats. Dark. Well, it would be good to not expose people's personal history, even if they're dead. Yes, true. But I also feel a little sad for having to blur some stuff out. I have left their names here, just not their last names or their exact locations. This one says, from Clarence Irene Annalise, June 8, 1910. Dear Alice, I think Friday is your birthday, and hope this card finds you well. You must not forget to make your papa and mama come with us this summer. Hope little Emma got her card alright. We are all well, and we hope to hear from you folks. Once in a while. Hope to hear you from you folks once in a while. It has its little what is this called again? What is it called? Estampilla. Estampilla. Stamp. Estampilla. And it says Miss Alice. To Colorado, I guess? They're from so many different places. And it also has this thing that says N something, which makes me think that it's a way to maybe not get it sent back or forward or something. Then back here, I had to blur it, but it says In case of something, 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 and then there was another address. Send it back. So I thought that was cute. I was hoping you guys could help me with this one. It kinda has personal information about the owner on the front. I'll try. Yes. Damn. I can't read that chicken scratch. That's so cool. Okay. Wait. I'm gonna show. I'll just put this. So, you see this letter? It's from Romilda to Bobby. Romilda's husband is Bobby, and Bobby has a freaking rank in the military, so he sent it over to the military in California. Back in... I'll tell you exactly when. The letter is freaking old. And look at the scratches. I could barely not read it. I tried my best. There's some... I don't know if my cursive is different from this person's. Or maybe back then the cursive was different or something. But there's a lot of words that I could not make through. I was hoping you guys could help me read it. I could try scanning it. And we could try sort this thing out together. But I just had a lovely time. I did try to write some of the pieces that you don't understand. Your camera is a bit of a bottleneck here. Ah yes, I can clearly see. It's also written with a freaking pencil. The camera a bit rough. About there. So it's something like, darling, I must write you. Wait, first it says, dearest darling. Darling, I must write you. Why is it here? Lately, you're not something. Read very often? I saw your mother and grandmother yesterday as I was waiting to catch the bus to go to a place. God, what's happening with the camera? Okay, you can kind of see it there, don't you? Dearest darling, can you read that? The camera has astigmatism. October 21, 1940 question mark or 1941 or 47. There's some words here I cannot make through. I can see it, yeah? $1947. What does it say there? Why is it... What is this word? The fuck does that mean? What does it here? What does it how? What does it where? What does it... Q? Q? Lately, you are not. I... This woman should have stayed in school. Actually, she's going to school. She writes here that she's going to school. That's why she can't write that often. Oh, what's my camera doing? Okay, wait. We're having trouble. Maybe this has... Maybe the letter is radioactive? Just, I think one of my letters is radioactive! Fuck! You're running out of film. Oops. Okay, let me see if I can get it to be stable again. Would have seen white dots. Really scan this one? Or my camera is going crazy. The camera is exploding? Maybe. Maybe it's the ghost of your family's past. Maybe it's the ghost of this letter. Oh, Jesus. You're just doing crazy shit. Look at this. What the fuck? Am I in fatal frame? IRL fatal frame. No, where's it going? Where's it going gray? Shit! Plug and unplug. Okay, I see it now, but I need to not show you my shorts. You're not supposed to see my shorts. Can you see my shorts? Ow. Okay, you can't. Good. Okay, we shall scan this one. But I just thought it was really cute. The back one says... I think I'll just stay at Mrs. Powell's and show my church letter over to name. Or what do you say about it? Darling, I haven't heard from you since last Wednesday. Why? I must get to bed. If I go to school tomorrow. I love you. I always will. My love, Millie. I thought it was so cute. Because I was talking with Chad when I told them that I got a bunch of letters. And they told me... It is probably from people that died. That's why their letters kinda stayed at the postal office. Because nobody could get them. So there's a chance that this guy, Charles Bovey, might have passed. Hopefully not. Hopefully they ruin it. So sad. Camera will not. I think that I arrived to this sale way too late, and people had taken the best letters for themselves, because I didn't really find what was advertised. They advertised it as their love letters from the soldiers to their spouses. Really sweet. So if it's for the spouse, I would have guessed that the chances of the person sending it dying were less since the women didn't have to go to war, right? But the other way around. Why did you believe the advertisements of a second-hand store? Because I trusted. I trusted the Americans. Someone bought a storage unit from someone who died or stopped paying for it and sold the letters as antique. Maybe. Why? Because I trust blindly. I trust Americans blindly. I don't think that they would swindle me. This one is from Oklahoma. From Boney to Viral Joe. 1968. He was a major. He went all the way from Oklahoma to California. And look at how cute this is! It's a little kitty! Oh my gosh, when I opened it, I was... These women are just like me! They would just mail a cute cat pose on. And I'll tell you, she wrote a shit ton! Oh my god. There's so many names here. She was... I'm gonna sum it up to you. That is not that far. Oklahoma? I don't know, I'm not just surprised that it would even make it there. She really had a lot of yapping to do. So, she's basically telling him that she is sick as fuck. She's been having really, really bad health lately. She seems to have had like a stomach infection or something. And they put her on some medication first, which worked. And then the guy that was her doctor went away. And then the other doctor changed her medication for like shitty ones. Because they could no longer afford to give her that first medication anymore because it was expensive apparently. And then friggin' she's like, these doctors are gonna hear from my hubby when he comes back from being stationed, and they're gonna tell him that they suck. It's just a huge complaint letter about all the doctors and the different doctor appointments that she's had and how bad she fucking feels. So I honestly felt bad for her. I can read her letters. Sometimes there's some words that I can't really read. For example, dearest one. I think it's so cute that they call each other dearest. Dearest one. My dear love. Okay, but how much did you spend on these? Okay. Probably like 15 bucks on all of these. I have 3 letters and all of these postcards. And I spend more in the things that I'm gonna show you after this. Because I bought them from Door Mom. She's actually lending them to me right now because I bought them as a gift. Seems like an awful lot. I don't think it's that much. Especially because I feel like these are antiques. They're really, really... I don't know. I like collecting them. Anyways. It starts... It even has dates about the doctor's appointments. You just kept on yapping. And yapping. And yapping. It's antiques, yeah. They don't really hold an actual value. But I really do like collecting these too. See how it's really nice? It has like... stamps. Stamps. I could also take the stamps out for myself. Or I could use it for journaling. I enjoy using them for journaling. This was the era before cat memes. It's true. But this is just adorable. Look. DVH balls. All these letters you have shown not worthless. They have a sentimental value to me. I don't think they're worth. Have a little more whimsy. It's from Hallmark. It's from Hallmark from the 1978. Wait, 1968? Holy shit. I'm gonna scan them so you can actually read them. But that's like also just part of my collection. I enjoy it. Collected this type of things, chat. I don't know. Like, you might not like it. Maybe it's not history related. But it's still pretty sweet. That's the exact problem. They only hold sentimental value. And I can't waste the 15 bucks on them. All of these are so cute. They're very old too. I'll show you this one. Historical letters are not history. I don't believe that's true. Okay. This one is from Rita to Nat. I went all the way from Chicago to Brooklyn. You just said that. I mean, they're not like history. They're like not attached to certain like history, but rather they're about the daily lives of people. That's what I meant to say. I thought it was really cute too. It says missing you. And it says here, dearest Nat, just to let you know how very much I miss you and love you always, Rita. And they would just send this through. It's a huge letter. She didn't write anything else, just that. If you think I think about ya while you're gone away from me, if you think I'm lost without ya, then you're right as sight can be. American greetings. This one's from... doesn't really say it is from, but it looks real old. The daily lives of the common people may not be one of the most important histories, but it's usually not written down in records with much detail. Right, I also feel like they can tell us a lot about the past. And help us learn things that we might forget on the current times. But it's very much underselling how valuable average letters are to historians. Are they supposed to be valuable for historians? I wouldn't know. Because I also found them on a freaking... you know, a second-hand store in the middle of nowhere. So, I just thought they were cute. Are you telling me I should give them to historians? They're very damaged. Well, this specific one's not so much because they're not very descriptive. Right. But I do think that I will keep collecting them. See if I can find... more in the future. No? Hopefully they don't make me go bankrupt. Because I guess that the people that got these probably read them beforehand, because you can see that they're all open. They're all open. So that probably means that somebody opened them and searched through in case they could find something that was worth the money. They can give info. True. But I also love seeing old stuff like this because it is wholesome. It is wholesome to see families of soldiers, like majors, write about everyday stuff. It's cute. These specific ones yet? Any kind of letter that describes daily life in any way may one day be a valuable resource. And it's good that I'm keeping them. Mostly collect them because of the art. I don't know if I think that the ones that don't have anything written on, I would probably use for journaling. The ones that have stuff written on, I'll probably keep on the box forever. Not monetarily value. Yeah. I also bet that the people from these their families would have liked to have a bunch of their letters. But again, I feel like people wrote back and forth all of the time, so they probably have like already. No, that's what I would like to believe. There's not much money on it. True. For my letter. We can try reading some of the most famous ones at some other point. Because I did find, while I was researching about letters and stuff, I did find a bunch of really sweet ones to their wives. I do want to show you what I bought for Droma. These are a little reflect. Dromom can yap about Archie and the Archie comics non-stop. She was an OG. She told me that when she was like 8 years old. She started collecting them. Sadly enough, my grandma either got rid of all of them or gave them away or something. But I managed to get her a couple of Veronica comics from the 1997, I guess? 1997. And they're in great shape. Grandma would always tell me that her friends would call her Veronica. Because of how similar she looks to her. She also has really dark hair. And was like really popular back in the day. Get your greasy fingers out of that, you ape! I'm touching him. Please wear gloves or something. Sadly, they're not that old to be worth that much money. They are the oldest comic books from Archie and Veronica are from like the 1960s, 1960 something. So these were pretty cheap. Is that motherfucking Archie? Yes. I bought this for Mom. Look how cool the background looks. I definitely got a lot of inspiration from this type of comics. For drawing. They're not that old. They aren't worth much. Neither were Silver Age comics when they first came out. I don't have globes at hand though. And it's a hassle. Anyways, I got this one. Maybe I just turned them into a 9.9 instead of a 10. I hope. I don't know. I don't know how the people that rate those usually are. But I got 2 more. I really like how they look. These were a little more expensive, but I was honestly buying them for my mom. Really gonna read them. Really think I'm hurting them? Look. Look how pretty. That's cool. My mom really liked Betty Boop. It's cute. Very getting her some Betty Boop related things as a gift. I'm got super excited to see these. I read them already. Oh, they're pretty cute. I wonder if these are scanned or if they're like lost media or something. At the back again. Style a la Texas. Yeah. Smells so good. Smell brand new. Yes, I am. I got another more. Got this. This one is Betty and Veronica, but freaking Archie. Apparently they would fight for him or something? I don't know, I don't remember. To go back and watch it. And I also bought a doujin, as one does whenever they're in America. Not too much skin for Twitch. It might be. Let me cover it with a postcard. I bought this one. We know! I think she means third. We saw 2 even. Yes. I think I read that one. I'm pretty sure everybody and their moms have read that one. I guess that makes it 3. How do you know if I don't have more? Paid doujin? There's doujins in America? Yes. Yes. You made your mom read that one? No. I was hiding it the whole trip. I was hiding it the whole trip because I was scared she might find it when she was doing the luggages. I had to hide it. I hid it in my bag. Nobody could. Oh no, you have more, but you bought 3 on your trips. Yes. American doujins are just different. The other doujins that I have, they're not really real in a sense, because they're like reprinted or something. I've tried getting Japanese ones, but they're very expensive. I don't feel like wasting them. But anyways, that was my little collection that I planned to show you. Oh! I almost forgot! When I went to the secondhand store, I found Beanie Babies from the 90s, but they were a special edition that apparently they sold with the McDonald's Happy Meals. So I have American Beanie Babies now. This little guy here is called Liberty Bear. Like, he's so cute. He's an American bear. American white bear. And then I didn't realize because I bought a bag with that one. That was like $2. But inside there was a freaking elephant and a donkey. So this guy is named Riley the elephant. And this guy is named... Is it what? Lefty the donkey. I should have guessed. I still don't understand why the left has a donkey. And why the right has an elephant. But they can fight it off. Like kaijus. They're both the same. True. I think it's the first time I've actually seen what a Beanie Baby looks like. So the bears look all the same. Like these. This one's an American bear. He's so well maintained too. I feel like in thrift stores in America, it's easier to get stuff that is like in very good shape. Bringing politics to the stream. I can fight it off. Plap, plap. Beanie Babies. Now that's a name I have not heard in a long time. A long time! I saw a case full of very expensive stuff at the thrift store. And they had old-ass Beanie Babies. Like a purple bear. That was worth like $60. They're still going for a lot on eBay. There's dojins in America. I used to have a dragon Beanie Baby that ended up losing. It was so cute. Oh no. Man. Hope you can find it for a reasonable price if you want to have it again. I see Horn grabbing. I guess I should read. Yes. Fence-eater. What the fuck do you mean, fence-eater? I just got the whole bag. That's why they're here. I'm not a fence-eater. Are we? I thought just they were really cute. And I find it funny that every single one of them has the American flag on their butt. Except the bear. So you see, here's a demonstration of American politics. We got the left, we got the right, and we got the bear that is behind it all. I should make him a little cat. For no particular reason. The Soviets? Yes. Soviets, you're right. Anyways. It was a great troop chat. I had a blast. I prefer the original design for Beanie Babies over Beanie Boos. What the heck are Beanie Boos? These are Beanie Boos? Something like that. Yes. I'll treasure them forever. What else did I also bring from America? I have a shit ton of clothes that I bought from secondhand store. And then when my family was not looking, I also went to regular stores. So I bought a lot of clothes that I don't think I can show you. Maybe I'll be getting some stuff for camera eventually. Truly the values of America. The Democrat donkey, the Republican elephant, and the Coca-Cola bear. Yes. But it knows Coca-Cola runs. Hey, this looks too much like Bossman too. Here the Russians are behind it all. It is so nice to be back. I missed you. Can't wait to do all the freaking stuff from the dinosaur. Finally have time to hang out. I'm more of a Coca-Cola fan myself. Unibles are the ones with the big eyes. Oh, they're horrified. And I prefer this ones. Russians. Yes. Yes. Anyways, chat. I think I'll wrap it up for now. But it has been a pleasure. I love your country, my dear American followers. It is a lovely place. I hope I can go back soon. And I hope I can stream from there too. Thank you so much for waiting for me and for all the support. I promise I'll come back stronger and keep on winning. Again? I'll see you tomorrow though. For the stream boss, no problem. Let me hide my camera. Disconnect this. Raid. Is there anybody you guys wanna raid specifically? I forgot to post an update about Toto. Yes, I will. I won't be streaming it. She's gonna be the one streaming it. I'm gonna send you guys over to her once I get the confirmation on the exact hour, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. You. I'm gonna rest now. I'm very sleepy. Let's read 𝕬𝕤𝕤𝕚. Okay. 𝕬𝕤𝕤𝕚. There you go. Let's read over on YouTube too. Guys, so much. Let us read. We read 𝕠𝕡𝕖𝕟? Waiting. Good night, Ramon. Good night, Scully. Good night, Moon. Good night, Joe. Good night, Ashkai. Good night, Biscuit. Good night, Neo. Good night, Chef. Good night, Muffin. Good night, Aaron Kelly. Good night, Das Lasam. Good night, Base. Have a great night. I'm already sending some stuff for the Donaldson winners. So expect me to ask for your information soon. Ready? Goodbye! Bye! Actually, don't send it to me, but I'd rather send it to the boss. Bye-bye! I'll tell you when. Bye!